afternoon internet. Yeah. I was talking about putting this wadding on this wall with this over the top, and I got little cups like that, little brass cups, and little brass, I think they're 16mm by 3.5 screws, and the cups are 4mm, and that's what I'm going to use to screw into the wall, and we'll see how it goes. So I also got some spray glue, so we'll see what happens. I might look to this, I don't even know if it's big enough, to be honest. Okay, that should be fine. Goes from there. It's almost a perfect length. Let's see what we go on the height. As long as I get down to the top of the bed. Yep, that's perfect. Perfect. And put another light up there. A strip which is attached under there. You can see the wee cable joint thing. I'd cut them to size for just under the kitchen area, so I still had what 4 metres of it left, so I bought some of these wee connectors that connect them together. Strip there, and I've still got about another 1.5 metres of it, which will eventually go along and come down to here a bit. Aye, along there and around. I'm going to build a shelf up here, definitely. Right, so my idea is I will. This tablecloth is actually, it's got like a hem sewed on it. So what I want to do is leave the top of the wadding a gap, so that this piece that's hemmed and folded over goes up onto the wood itself. We'll see where we get to with it. So I'll get back to you when I've done another bit and see where we get to. It saves me from painting these bits and stuff. I can just put this right over the top of it. So we'll see how it goes. But I've got enough to do that anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's try it. You're recycling stuff, you know, it's trial and error with how good it turns out and how bad it turns out, you know, it's just the way it is. I mean, there's loads of stuff I've went to recycle, liquids, and loads of wood I've went to recycle and stuff, and it just split, you know, and that's it. You can't do that bit now, you know, so you have to change your plans. Right, anyway, so this is my plan. I'll get back to you to see if it actually bloody happens. lighters. Right, so I have glued that on. That's the wadding on. So we'll see how it goes. And the next bit from it back. This is how it comes out. Kind of shows up right. Not bad. I think that's quite good actually. So I hope you get what I meant now. No, I don't know how good it'll show up. But there you go. That's how it looks with the bed. You look at that headboard? I think that's quite a bit. It looks okay. That'll do for me. A little bit of extra insulation. Never goes amiss. There you go. Another couple of items, pieces of material recycled, not going to the dump because I used, wasn't mine, a lady was throwing it out and I took it. There was a bit of cut marks and stuff like that on it, sanded it, oiled it, came up brilliant, used it as my worktop and used it for that stuff. So think about where you'll go and what you can recycle because it will save you money in the long run. And if you don't like it, there's nothing lost. You know, you don't like it, it can do until you can replace it. You know, it's like, I don't really worry about what my van looks like. As long as I've got my essentials. Don't care if it matches. Don't care. Obviously you try to have a kind of thing to it. I mean this one was more to do with what would I recycle than anything else, this full van. Like all the wine boxes and that was made from a packing case. Seats were made from packing cases. The bed was made from a second-hand bed that was getting thrown out. Cabinets were made by second-hand plywood and doors. Same with that door up there, second-hand. Second-hand, sink second-hand, ovens second-hand. Think about how you do it. Lots of things you can use, you know. Like all my sugar and my coffee and my tea, they originally came from Tesco. With pt22 and baby carrots in them. That's, I like getting with my steak pie and stuff like that. So I buy a few of them. I've actually got about another 6 of them in the house. You can reuse them. They could be just holding nuts and bolts or whatever. In this instance I use them for my coffee and my sugar and my tea. Means I don't need to splash out to buy something for it. Coffee, sugar and tea. So, recycle, recycle, recycle. Or repurpose. Anyway, In my RAM on again. I hope you like that. I hope somebody gets a wee kind of idea for it. If you put more wadding on it, you would get a better cloth. But if I'm me, I'm in for the bed. The puffier I make it. And this fan's for a short person. A guy at 6 feet couldn't sleep in here. You know? So it's made for somebody 5'9", 5'10" at the most. So I don't want to lose any width. And that was that bit done. So till next time, stay safe. Ta-ra. There you go. Looks alright to me. Some wadding, an old tablecloth, and you have a nice looking headboard. Oh, not forgetting the brass screws and cups. And at a cost of around 12 quid. Can't really go wrong with that. Till next time. Alright. Back again. This is how it's looking. I did another little change. Not change, but just done something else. My lights operate from this dimmer switch, which in turn is connected to a little driver board inside here. I think the only reason for the driver board is a dimmer. I don't think there's any other reason for it. So I had these four lights up on the ceiling, and they're controlled by here. But I'd connected another two up here, which I've started to put on the side ceiling. But I always thought when you bought these LEDs with a little driver board, that you had to use the driver board for them to work. Apparently not. So I was watching something last night on YouTube, and it was someone, well, it wasn't in fact, I was on Facebook and I was looking through some camper van pages, and it came up. So people had said, oh no, we never ever used them, we just wired them up. So I came down here and done what I was doing today, and then it kind of dawned to me, I'll give that a go. So I've now connected these two to their own switch here, which in turn is branched off of this. So I've took a branch off of this to power this up, which in turn power these two lights up here. So now, when I turn them off, I can just have the two on. The whole reason was that I only had 4 up was power. I didn't want my lights to be using too much power. Then I connected those other two, and I know it, with the 6 of them on, it will place up, you know. When you're lying dozing or you're just chilling, you know, you don't want full bright lights although these are dimmable in your bed, although they're dimmable under there, if you're lying in your bed over here, you don't really want to get up from there over there to turn the light off. So this is just switched up here. So you can. And funnily enough, I found a switch. I didn't even know I had this switch. I have no idea where it came from, but apparently I have it, and it just so happens that it's got a wee light on it, so it was ideal for just turning the lights on and off. So that's how I did that. Alright. There you go, that was another wee thing done today. Just that. So I did this today. Oh no. So this is complete this now, that's perfect, that's exactly what I was kind of talking about. I quite like it. So that was my project for today, was to do this, just a simple thing. But time sitting about in here, I just don't feel like getting up the house. The house is a place I've been to much these past months, and you don't really want to be in the house. So I've been kind of hanging about in here, and just things crossing my mind, and I could try that. I've got stuff to try that, which was the case with these lights. So that's kind of. And I've still got another one of those lights, so I was thinking of putting a light switch over here. I've got a wire that runs it, the cable that runs all the way around to here, but I could bring it back here and drop it down and put a switch down there as I come in, and just have one out there, the other light screwed on up there, or up there or something, just so when you open the door at night time, say you open the door, you come back in, you can flick a switch and a light comes on, you can actually see where you are. I had been using just my little remote, or do you leave it down there and that you could switch those lights on. I like the fact that you could get a light switch over in that corner. And then now you're rambling. So that's me done. I'm done for today. So don't know what my next kind of challenge. I brought painting that down with me today, but I've not got into painting, so I don't really feel like starting now. It's now 7:30 at night, so I'm not starting now. Tomorrow's another day. Anyway, till next time. Ta-ra. Good evening, internet. Just a wee quick one. I've installed a light up here, just as you come in the door. A little switch down there. So just, the light comes on, so you get a light when you come in the door. Really, just to show you that. Letters.